Hello everyone, this is Ashrit from Learn Digital Academy. So in this session, we'll discuss on how to create icons. So here you can see the list of icons which I want to create completely a playlist, a play button, volume, mute, CD, music, microphone, player, headphones, etc. etc. It's up to you what theme you want to take. You can create your own theme. So let's start with the things. So currently I'm using only a basic shapes and also everything I want to create with the circular shapes only. So now you can see I draw already one circular shape over here, a ellipse. So just I'm taking a copy of the same thing. So number of icons, number of copies, you can take multiple copies. So initially I showed you the list of things which I want to create. So currently you can see a lot more shapes. In Illustrator we have a lot more basic shapes. I'm using only a shapes, colors. So if you need an exact particular value, just select the tool and click on a screen. You will get the setting options. With the help of setting options, you can create number of sides or number of edges, whatever you need, you can select. So just rotate according to you. So now I'm starting with the play button. So now you can see play button icon. So if you're starting as a beginner, so initially I inform you guys to take a reference, keep a reference and start with the things. So now you can see. So one by one I'm creating. So this will be the pause button. So just with the help of line, I'm creating. You can use a line or otherwise you can create a rectangle also. And this is not a play button actually. Oh, sorry. This is music icon. I like beats, bass, whatever things you need, you can do the things. So with the help of lines, with the help of shapes, I'm creating all the icons. So just follow the process. You can easily identify what exactly I'm working on or what kind of icons exactly I'm designing. So each and individual time, I used to create the icons with the help of shapes only. So if you need, you can use only stroke. If you want to fill the color, you can play with the fill color also. We have all the options. So now I'm using a pen tool to extend the shape. You can see now I'm creating a speaker. With the help of pen tool, also you can create. Otherwise, with the help of rectangle tool, you can use your direct selection tool and you can create the basic shape of a speaker. Once you start working on the icons, you will get lot more ideas what exactly you want to create, what exactly the color combinations you need to use. So each and individual time, I'm using only the shapes. You guys can observe that. So just you can observe what I did. Just I took a copy and pasted in the same place, or you can copy and paste in the front. So and just rescale it. That means sizing. So one thing you can observe, everything I'm creating in a single color, that is also black. It's up to you. Whatever color combinations required for different icons, you can use the things. If you want to play with the strokes, if you want to play with slight changes in the colors or shades, you can go ahead. You can do the changes. So just do trial and error. Just do the experiments. If all four looks good, so you can observe what I did. So just I took a copy and pasted on the same place. I rescaled it with white stroke and fill is none. So then I'm moving for next icon. So here I'm creating a music symbol with the help of ellipse and a line. So here A to Z from the beginning till end I'm creating. So if you want to save your time, you will get lot more resource in the internet. You can take a reference and you can create in a quick way. So just this looks like a music node. So yes, a musical node. So zoom it properly and make sure that in each and individual places it's aligned in a very beautiful and a proper alignment. If the alignment is not proper, your icon looks very bad. So it's completely up to you. You guys need to think what kind of designs or what kind of icons you want to create. If you have your own concept, draw in one paper and try to create that. Otherwise, directly you can take a reference and you can create. Small alignment and a small changes will give you accurate output. So already I have created five icons you can observe. So just place exactly to the center of your ellipse. So it's your mic icon, mic recording. Stylize, we have a rounded corner option. You can create a rounded corners for rectangles. Otherwise, whenever you are drawing a rectangle, directly you can go with a rounded rectangle and you can use a rounded rectangle. So very simple, very decent, looks beautiful. So to take a copy, you can use edit copy, edit paste. Otherwise, already you guys done with all the tools, all the basic things and all. Hold on the Alt button and take a copy. So currently to align to distribute, I'm using a distribution. So here you have a distribute options, horizontal distribution, vertical distribution. So you can use, it will spread in a equal distance. So you can see very small changes I'm creating. So that is also only with the help of basic shapes I'm creating. So this is your the list option, the list of songs or the list of things which you added in your queue and all. So then the last one. So if you want, you can play with the colors like light shades and dark shades. This is how normally UI design will work. So you need to showcase everything in a different color combinations. So just here you can see I'm using expand option, fill and stroke both I'm expanding. So that means your shape, your stroke will convert into completely shape. So there will be no stroke properties, there will be only fill properties. So currently I'm using a Pathfinder to minus front. You can use minus front. So I don't want to place the front object. So I trimmed it, I cutted it. So you can use shape builder tool also. Otherwise, with the help of normal direct selection tool and pen tool, you can create this shape. So again, I'm working with the rounded corners. So currently, I'm working with a headphone symbol. So you can take a lot more reference for this. So you have a different types of headphones. You can use any of these things, but make sure at the end it must look like a headphone only, because we are working with the icons. So now you can observe, just I added 2 points and I extended that point. The corner point I converted into curves. So you can do these things in multiple ways. So now you can see one end is completely curved and one end is completely straight. So just small difference or small changes will impact more. So now the main thing is you need to match that curve. If the edge point or if the end point is not fitting properly, so must and should you need to concentrate on individual points. You can observe the end point is not proper at all, the top end. So currently I'm using warp. So you have a warp option under object menu. So just I want to bend some particular angle or some particular points. So that's why I'm using a warp option. In warp you have lot more things, arc, upper arc, lower arc, which suits for your icon. So go with that things and use the things. So now you can observe almost it's matching the curvature. You can use warp. Otherwise, with the help of pen tool, you can create a curve and you can place it in the same position over there. So after that, I don't want that warp option again and again. That's why I'm expanding that shapes. Now you can observe the warp option is gone. So the normal shape option you have. So then select the thing, reflect it to opposite direction. So you can reflect by right click, or otherwise you can copy and paste. So you have lot more options. You need to do experiments on the things. Yeah, looks good. So you can observe all the icons, the list of icons which I showed you in the initial stage. I am done with all the things. So just we'll do some small changes over there, here and all. I'm doing in a fast way. So just the small changes, only the alignment process and all. So now you can see 8 different icons for your play. This is completely for a music. You can observe everything I have created which is related to the music only. So play, the middle one, CD, each and individual things you can observe. So initially we started with the shapes and strokes. So once everything is done, convert everything to normal shapes. Like just go to object and expand it. So if you want to place a background for your icons, obviously you can place the background icons, background for your icons. So if you have a background color, it looks more attractive. So initially I created with only black. So now my background is a light gray shade. So it looks more attractive. So later onwards, if you want to change the background colors, you can change. If you want to play everything in the layers, as I show, you can play everything in a layer by layer. Currently, you can see I'm expanding again. So there is no stroke at all. Everything is in a fill color now. So as everything is in a fill color, you can select everything and you can change the colors. So here you can observe the white stroke over there. So it looks more decent. So two things are there. One is white shade and one is black shade. It looks more attractive also if you're using multiple color shades, but make sure that it should match with the colors. So I'm not doing much, just I'm altering a few things because I need to give a final touch up for my icon designs. So that's why I'm doing only small changes in alignments, color combinations, and the placements. So you can do these alignments in the beginning stage only. So once one icon is done, just place it in a proper way and do all the alignments. So otherwise, initially create everything and in the end, you can do alignments and small changes. But make sure that the final touch-up is more important whenever you are doing any design, not only the icons, any designs. So each and individual things I'm grouping. Just you can press Control G in your keyboard, so it will be grouped. So overall, if you want to create a group, obviously it is in a layer. So you can select the layer and you can create a group, or you can duplicate the things. And also you can merge the groups. With that also you can merge the layer also, and you can rename whatever name you need, you can do. And whatever layer colors you need, you can give. So that layer option is for our visibility purpose only, for our reference only. The major thing is on screen, you can observe all the icons. You can place in a rows, columns, 2 into 2, 4 into 4, or in horizontal completely or vertical completely. So it's up to you how you want to showcase your artwork or your icon designs. So you can showcase 2 by 4, 4 by 2. It depends on number of icons. So now you can see 4 top, 4 bottom. So this is how your flat icons will look. So very beautiful flat icons you can see only with the help of colors, only with the help of shapes. The final output you can see over here. So by now you can see already I have a few detailed icon over here. So the colored one. Previously we discussed on black and white. Now you can see colored one. Each and individual things I created in a separate pieces. So for these icons, how to give a depth. So let's start these things to create a 3D depth. So you can observe the background, the backs ellipse are different, the front part is different. Just select the ellipse. Under 3D we have bevel and extrude. So just turn on the preview, you can see the depth over there. In which angle you need, just rotate it and keep it in that particular angle. So automatically you can see the preview over there. But make sure that the background shape is in a different object and the front object is in a different object. So because we are giving a 3D depth or a 3D things over here. So here you can see the previous reference. This is how I want to create now. So select only the shapes, use extrude and bevel. So whatever angle you need, give an angle. So it's your custom made. You can create angle. So you can play with extrude and bevel options. You have a lot more options. So you can work with the extrude depth, in which angle, in which direction you want to create. You can give that. So now you can observe the things already it is in a 3D depth because I used extrude and bevel option. So this is your extrusion depth. This is our perspective. So if you need a really perspective or a colors, if you want to change the color shades at the bottom, we have a colored option also. You can play with the colors and a light. So wherever you placed your light, that area will be highlighted. So in the right hand side, you have a option to extrude and bevel. So here you can see the value. This is the exact value I need. You can use right hand side to type your own values to give this particular angle. So then the backdrop is done, the button kind of things. Now I'm selecting the main icons. So now I don't want to extrude and bevel it. So just I want to place on that. That's why I'm using a rotate option over there. So just a rotate option. Previously, you have a values, right? Just for your reference purpose, already you can see the value in the left hand side. I took a screenshot of the previous settings. Use the same values over here. It will be in a exact same angle and direction. So it will exactly fit on that previous stages. So now you can observe. Just you want to place in a proper way. So extrude and bevel is a different, rotate is a different. So then uh, select the back things. So take a copy of that. So just I want to add a shadow for the elliptical part. So I took the same thing, a copy. So what I'll do, I will expand that. So the 3D is done. So now I'm converting the 3D to normal shapes. Expand appearance. After that, select all the things, ungroup it. So you can see ungroup. So once the ungroup is done, so you can see the dark shade is in a different and the light shade is in a different, the depth part. So with the help of shape builder, what I did, I'm deleting the unwanted areas. Or what you can do, you can release the clipping mask and delete the unwanted areas. Or you can select all the ellipse and with the help of Pathfinder, you can make it as a single object like unite. So here you can observe, I'm changing everything to a single black color. You can observe. So just place or just move that thing to the back end of your icons. Arrange, send it to back. So then apply blur. So it's up to you how much blur value you need. So depends on your design and depends on your background color. Play with the blur values. So you can change the color of your shadow also. So and I'm decreasing the opacity. So if you want to decrease the opacity, you can decrease the opacity and play with the blend modes. If you want to make a blur, you can use a blur, or directly you can give a light color. So this is how it will look. So just move and place in a proper way. I hope the session was informative. We learned beautiful icon designs and 3D design with the help of 3D extrude and bevel. We'll catch up in the next session.